Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday. How you guys doing? Oh yeah. Man, I tell you, this weekend was a blast. This last one, oh my gosh. You know, Illinois, who would have thunk? And here come the Mummies. Holy cow. You have not seen that. That's the best out there, real live, old school punk. I mean, it's new school, new wave, old school. I mean, it's good. All right, here we go. Let's do something. Oh, let's see. Let's do something here. Oh yeah. Let's see. The story begins at a gig in Cali on a farm specializing in fun. Trimmigrants of all shape and form, criminals out on the run. Season-ending harvest party, strung out from the road. They put us up in tents on the ridge and a creek not far below. Woke up cramping from a gypsum tea I had the night before. It's when I saw my newfound friend at the creek down below. Walking down that creekside, I saw his big brown eyes. First I thought he was smiling, then I saw him start to rise. I turned and ran, I hit the ground, I forgot to take my beat. Next thing you know, he was laughing at me, and I just laid there with my weed. This is a story about Jack the Bear eating fish, berries, and weed. Fish, berries, and weed. Fish, berries, and weed. Well, curiosity got me thinking, why did he laugh at me? As if he was smiling with a hint of insanity. I followed Jack all day and night to find out how he ticked. His secret exposed as he entered the tunnel, eating bugs right off the stick. Delicate touch, great sharp claws, he trimmed like a seasoned pro. Picking flowers with intelligence, not to be caught in the grove. Walking down that creekside, I saw his big brown eyes. First I thought he was smiling, then I saw him start to rise. I turned and ran, hit the ground, I forgot to take my beat. Next thing you know, he was laughing at me, and I laid there in my pee. This is a story about Jack the Bear eating fish, berries, and weed. Fish, berries, and weed. Ha! win this song. But at the time that I was recording it, my friends that played organ weren't around, so I ended up buying this button. Walking down that creekside, I saw his big brown eyes. First I thought he was smiling, then I saw him start to rise. I turned and ran, I hit the ground, I forgot to take my beat. Next thing you know, he was laughing at me, and I lay there in my pee. This is a story about Jack the Bear eating fish, berries, and weed. 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 Good morning, guys. How y'all doing? Yeah, I decided to go live in the basement. I was going to go outside. You know, it just happens. One of those things. I picked up the bass, realized it was already 8 o'clock, so I hit the button. Wasn't really ready. Fish, berries, and weed. Jack the Bear, you know. I wrote that song in Colorado. We were at the headwaters of the Arkansas River. I was with my friend Doug Reese. I think Michael Hunt ended up joining us. We set up out in the woods and recorded a couple songs, just microphones, drum set, everything just out in the middle of the woods. You know, it's something. Yeah. Sometimes it cuts out when I hit this button. Let's do something cool. I don't know. I don't even know what this is, but we'll try it. What is yeah, that's a good one. We'll do it in a time period. Good morning. Just messing around this morning. You know, here's the deal. You got to be. Is this on? Hey. Look at that. Out of its little holster. I'm going to hop out here just because it's easier to talk in the daylight. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn this thing around. Look at that, vines growing everywhere. Look at the garden here, guys. Check that out. Got a little tomatoes. Woo. Yeah. Being gone, sometimes you come back and sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. It rained a lot. Hey guys, this week was amazing. You know, it's like leveling up when you get on a stage and you realize we're made for this. You know, I looked at my fellow bandmates, you know, Alex and Kevin and Colt, and at some point we were firing, you know, beyond, everything was just happening. It was, you know, when you get on that this feels comfortable spot, even though it was 1,000 people looking at you, they've all moved forward. They got their phones up in the air type of thing. Some of the live footage I'm seeing, it's pretty cool. You know, but it makes you feel like I was made for this thing. You know, myself, I'm not really good at anything else. So I know I was supposed to do it, or at least I focused hard enough to make it. That's what I wanted to do, and that's kind of what's happening. Hey guys, how are you doing? Heck yeah, sounds great. Thanks, Dylan. Hey man, looking forward to hearing your new stuff. Hey. But nonetheless, you know, this week it was like leveling up. You know, you do that thing where you look out and you're like, holy cow, there's 100 people capturing this moment on their cell phones, sharing it with their friends that didn't make it, sold out crowd. And then, you know, it's that you just know this is what I do. This is a song that I've helped to create and, you know, taken my medium, which is air, and shared it with the rest of the world. It's like, it's a great feeling, you know. I know a lot of you people do have that same feeling when it's a high that you can't get from a drug. It's a high that you can't get from anything other than that communal feeling of, you know, everybody that leveling up, you know, raise your frequency. Nonetheless, Colt Ball and the Get Down, holy shit. That's it's like the band that you would listen to if you weren't in it, you know. That's for me at least, is the kind of stuff I actually listen to. But you know, then we went over to Monk's. You know, I won't discount the racetrack gig. You know, the casino gig is always good because they feed you so well. And then we had the next couple days out, so everybody went home with a pizza or something. You know, barbecue or something. Nonetheless, next night I camped out those little in betweens. I'm kind of rattling right now, but the little lakes and stuff all over Illinois. Oh my gosh, check them out. You know, those state parks. Camping was like $10. Why the hell not? It's better than Cracker Barrel. And the bathroom was probably cleaner. Nonetheless, Monk's party was great. That was amazing. As always, this is the third year that the Get Down has did it. Second year for me. I just that family is just good people. You know, that's all there is to it. It's good people. when you're around good people, they rent the whole damn campground, you know. Where I went to church camp at once, you know, long story. If you want to hear that one's funny. I became like the bad guy of the camp that year. And I didn't know, you know, I didn't know you weren't supposed to take the canoes out without asking. Anyways, I'm going to get off here. I love you guys. Hope everything's going good. This week is kind of crazy. I've got a lot of studio stuff to catch up on. And I do have one private gig, a party thing. I might end up sharing it because I think sometimes they open it up to everybody toward the last set of the thing. And then the next week I'm back down to Arkansas. Got a run down there. And then Susie and I are going to take a couple days and just maybe soak in the hot spring a bit and go down to Lake Ouachita and in her little vacation place that we call ours. We pulled the RV up and it's got these forest camping we found on the lake that's just freaking amazing. Nonetheless, I'm gonna let you guys go. I see some names on here. Holy cow. Ken Kiefer, Dylan, Kelly, Amanda, Dan. Love you guys. Can't wait to see everybody. You know, this festival season sometimes gets us off our rocker. You know, we're out. You know, I watched Colt's live thing yesterday. He does a Monday thing, which check that out. It's always funny. Always good. He's got some new releases out. Ooga Ooga just came out. I recorded on that. Alex and I. And then the whole album. There's a 14-song album just released that you guys go check that out. We got the full band album almost done. Kevin's working on his guitar parts right now. I think the rest of us are pretty on the final on them. And then that one's going to be out, you know, sometime this year. Our live stuff's where it's at. So, you know, you got to capture that and make it feel live. Yeah, see you guys around the corner. And, hey, if Cody's watching out there, we really want to do that bluegrass thing. The folk and bluegrass festival you're throwing at the end of the year. Because we're ready for it. We've all decided that, you know, we'll bring the upright, brushes, acoustic guitars, and we've got some really fucked up versions of these songs. Sorry about that, but seriously, it's really cool. I'll see you guys later. Do something good. Say thank you. Hold the door for somebody, you know. It goes a long way. Just a smile can change somebody's day. I'm telling you that. Love you guys.